Hey guys. So, um, unfortunately, I ended up ending the live stream actually on accident by clicking one of my hotkeys that actually made me in the live stream. So, I'm just honestly bringing another live stream to you guys. I'll be playing honestly for about an hour. So, with 6 AMs, it's probably maybe two duels or two matches. So, let's just honestly hop into it. Um, Hopefully I can end up ending this live stream correctly and you guys can peep it out. I did, start my tradition with praying. So let me go ahead and actually do that. So I just want to say, Dear Lord, I ask of you, Father, to allow this content to be a blessing to others, to allow them to have an uplifting Sunday, for them to be able to enjoy themselves here on camera or here watching me on camera. I ask of you, Father, to allow your will to be done with everything to work out according to your will. Um, and I ask of you, Lord, to allow me to kick some people's butts here online. So I thank you, Lord, for allowing this to be all underneath your will. Allow it to be just a chill, cool stream for people to enjoy themselves and have fun doing. And allow your will to be done. In the name of Jesus. Amen. All right. So let's go ahead and let's honestly just dive into it right now. Um, Again, on my first stream that I ended up doing, which was probably about 30 minutes ago, I couldn't upload it to my channel just as regular content. So I'm hoping that with this one, I could do that. Mainly what I did was I just kind of went over for about maybe 30 minutes, no pun intended, as far as for explaining my decks, my XI deck, my extra deck. But I'm honestly not gonna probably do it this time around as far as doing that. So let's just go ahead and just get a actual duel in, because again, I only have about an hour before I have to honestly do some errands and help the prego wife with some stuff. So let's honestly hop into a match and hopefully we can get some wins. And again, if you guys don't know what 6Ams do, I'll be talking it out, loud when it's my turn and letting you guys know pretty much like what the combos do. So I'm going first, which is cool. So hopefully I get a solid hand to be able to play at least through a hand trap or two. Because that's mainly what we are playing in this nowadays format, you know. So with this hand, I think we could play through two hand traps. If he has a Nibiru, um, then we might be in trouble. Alrighty, so let me go ahead and play some music because I don't want it to be super quiet while we're live streaming. Set the mood out just right, you know what I'm saying. Alright, so let's go ahead and activate tempo. Let's go ahead and activate Kizan or Kagaki. But, right. Oh my gosh, no hand trap. This boy about to learn today. Damn. Okay. Fuck. Actually, alright, so I'm just telling him I'm still gonna let him know that I'm gonna be declaring effects basically, just so he knows what's up. So what I want to get is I'm probably gonna go ahead and grab um, yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and grab legendary 6 Samurai. Let me get my counters. Since he says he has no hand traps, I'm just gonna freely just go ham on him. I'm about to freestyle on him. So I'm gonna go ahead and activate Kigaki. Activate her second effect. And then who I'm gonna get is I'm gonna get Mizuho. So since I ended up activating a Soul's effect, I'm gonna go ahead and drop my equip spells, which is gonna be 3. Actually, let me get Hatsume so I can special summon this dude. And then special summon him in defense. So that's going to get me 2 more counters. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate this effect. I'm going to get Mizuho and send him to the grave. I know it's kind of like a roundabout way as far as what the combo is that I want to do, but it's still effective. So I'm going to send that off. I'm going to get... So I'm going to get Shogun. I'm going to move it up here, activate his effect. And then what I want to do is I want to drop Mizuho, because you want to get Mizuho or you want to get Shienai in the graveyard. So with that, I'm going to get Gateway. And then I'm going to gain one more, let me see, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, so I should have 5 counters. Don't tell me this. So every time I play against some people that actually know the deck, they always ask me, is this pole position locked down? I don't personally like the build because it's very situational. You got to get the trap and you got to kind of set things up. Even though you can't get it because you can grab literally all your monsters from your deck, add it to your hand, and then go off. But I personally don't like it. One, because it's cheesy as hell and it's definitely not fun for an opponent to play against. Build is better. On the consistent level. And pole position is such a cheesy way of winning. Alright, so I just wanted to let them know what I just told you guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and do our combo. We're going to activate Gates effect. So we're going to drop our counters, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go ahead and get into let me think. Oh yeah, we got 2 6 samurais, you know, in the fucking grave for us to be able to special summon Mizuho. So I'm gonna get Shienai right now. Add that to hand. Where is he? Okay. Hatsume's effect. Go ahead and hit that declare. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and banish him. And samurai monsters. Yep, okay. And then we can banish this dude, because we already used his effect. I think it's once per turn, right? You can switch to someone on this card. Yeah. I think that's it. You can only use this effective. Yeah, so that's a heart once per turn. Alright, so now we're going to get Mizuho. Special summon. Gain my counters. So this dude seems like he knows how to play 6 Samurai, which I absolutely love and hate at the same time with people. I love it for the fact of I can literally tell them, hey, I got infinite counters, and then we could just fucking play from there. But if they don't, then either they're going to be salty as heck with the combo of the loop that I got, or they're going to swear that I'm freaking wrong and then rage quit. So it's cool that we got someone here that's really cool. So now since I have the actual infinite loop, let's let him know. So it seems like you know the best deck in the world. Laugh aloud, JK. I have infinite counter loop here. So is it okay if I call a number of Bushido counters and continue my place? Alright, so it's the same thing that I asked the other dude that I played on my first stream, and dude ended up rage quitting and just quitting. I was cool with it because I got 30 increase as far as on my skills. I'm sorry, on my ranking. So I was cool with it. So dude said he's cool. Okay. So I'ma call 1,000,000 gates effect. Add all 6 Sam monsters from deck to hand. Alright. How can you have infinite loops? I'll show you. I'm just gonna call their names. I used to do red and blue guy, but I'll just say this. So I'll just say Mizuho. Let me copy this, just so I don't have to keep doing it. Mizuho's effect to tribute a monster. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tribute Shianai. Then Mizuho pops himself. Shianai's effect, engrave, add a card to hand. Okay, so I'm gonna add Mizuho special from hand because Shianai's on the field. Place it there. And counters. -4 for a monster. Then I'm going to declare gateway so he knows. So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. We get Shianai. Special from hand because Mizuho's on the field. So right now I'm just breaking it down to him as far as what the combo is. And counters and do the same thing over and over and over again. So since I declared my number, I'm going to add 6 Sam monsters from deck to hand. Cool. Alright, so I'm just letting him know. He already sees the combo. He sees the loop happen. I did it to him about 2-3 times. So Okay, so I don't know why people end up having a hard time to kind of wrap their mind around it. They see the loop, they see the gains, because every because since I have to, maybe he's asking why I would do add the monsters to the all my monsters from the deck to hand to put out my in board easier. So hopefully he's not questioning how or how is that how or why is that possible. Um, Hopefully he's just asking why as far as like why would you want to do that. But if he's cool with it, then I can go ahead and proceed. Try my best. All right, so he's cool with it. You know, as he can see, as he can see that it's definitely been a minute as far as for this turn. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to speed things up. Hopefully he doesn't stop me from asking so many questions, and then I can proceed. So right now we got what we want. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's go ahead and get Saruja. So we're gonna drop 1, 2, 3, 4. Activate his effect, add 4, 2, 3, 4. Alright, cool. So we got Dojo, which is what we honestly needed. So now we could just shuffle any random monsters back to the deck. Typically, you want to just shuffle back your 6-sound monsters because you're going to see them again. So now, since we did that, we're going to activate Dojo, and we're going to activate United. Might as well activate these. Just get my cards back. Add to hand, shuffle. I'm going to activate Saruja's effect. So I'm activating Saruja's effect, special summon from hand. And I'm going to end up doing Fuma. So now I'm going to get some counters. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get into, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and end up getting Trishula. Typically when I end up summoning Trishula, they see what's up. And then they pretty much end up just rage quitting at that point. So right here, I got those monsters down. So let me send these 3 and get Trishula. Effect. Let's see what he's playing. Hopefully we can find out from his hand. Drop it. I always fuck. So I always hope that they end up dropping a piece of their cards from their deck, so I can know what the heck I'm dealing with. But since I don't know, what I'm gonna probably end up doing is I'm going to end up let's see. So I'm gonna end up special summoning, and I'm gonna get another Saruja. When you control, if you control another different name. Okay. So I'm just gonna special summon all this, and then I'm gonna get a second Saruja, like I was saying. I think it's with different names. 2 plus monster with different names. Shit. So I think I kind of low-key misplayed because I ended up getting 2. So let me ask if he can end up allowing me to back up, because I ended up summoning 2 Keyzons, and I can't do that to get into Sayuja's drawing effect. So can I back up a little on my summons from hand, trying to get another Sayuja? So if he's cool with it, then awesome. If not, then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be able to keep Keyzon on the board, and then I'm just going to do it. He doesn't seem like he's a total dick. What are you doing? Summoning Sayuja. I summoned the wrong card. So typically in a tournament, they'd probably be like, nah, you got to go through it, but hopefully he's not that type of a dude and just kind of lets me do my thing. Absolutely, you can't go back. Okay. All good. So just means that I won't be able to get the draw, which is cool. So at this point, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end up activating Dojo, and then I'm just gonna go into so let's see, we got 1, 5. How did you summon Keyzon from grave? It was already summoned from hand. I just put him back on the field. I summoned 2, but used the other for a Sayuja summon. I don't know if I actually misplayed on this, because I think that might have not met the conditions for the summon. Okay. Yeah, I think I might have ended up misplaying on the summon. So if he calls me out on it and whatnot, then it's cool. I'm just gonna end up dropping Keyzon, and I'll be able to still summon him. I just won't still be able to get the actual Skull Dread's draw effect. Because it says +2 monsters with different names. Okay, he's writing, so let's see what he says. I'm not gonna lie, man. I understand what Triff Gaming was saying in his beginning of streaming. He was like, it's so hard for you to be able to play. They were both on the field, and they are both sent to the grave for Saruja. Okay, cool. That actually helps. Okay. Saves me actually room. Good. Okay, I'm gonna keep playing. Now I have some hands, dojo, spell, and break. Oh shoot, did I stop it? Hopefully I didn't stop. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to, okay, cool. So we're still live. Okay, cool. I'm kind of low-key scared on typing stuff because I have hotkeys on here and I'm afraid that I might push one of those. So, now we're at the point where we're going to end up summoning Ravenous. So we got 1, 2, so now we need to end up getting she and I. So now I think he's probably paying attention to my summons. So I'm going to send these for level 9. Effect, draw 2. So I'm going to draw 2 because of Ravenous. Yay, I got a Prohibition. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, cool. So now we're going to overlay for this. And then we're going to give VFD. We're going to put that in defense. Add a chip to it. Okay, so now we're going to end up 24 minutes that you were playing. And almost done. And you're giving me a yeah, that's my deck for you. Alright, so let's almost done, by the way, and live streaming. So sorry for misplays. It's tough talking and playing. Alright. Cool. Alright, cool. So let's see. Alright, so we want to end up getting into Appaloosa, so let's go ahead and let's just massive summon. So let's just declare, let's grab this to hand. Let's activate this, grab this to hand, declare, grab that to hand. Okay, so we should have enough. And let's make sure Appaloosa is monsters with different names. Okay, so it's like Saruja. Alright, so we're going to end up special summoning she and I. We're going to end up getting Mizuho, 1, 2, 3. And we got that. So we're going to go ahead and draw 1, 2, 3, 4. Special summon here. Okay, we got Appaloosa. A special summon. We're going to activate Gateway. We're going to special summon. We're going to send this off. I think he might have quit. Yeah. So GG. So the only unfortunate thing is that I don't know what he's playing. We did see a Desires in his hand. So I'm assuming it could be a multiple of different decks. So I'm kind of stuck on really what to run. These 6 right here is typically what I side out. But with me not knowing what the hell he's running, I'm probably gonna play it safe and let's see. He could be playing FTK or he could be playing back row. So I'm gonna go with this, and I'm gonna go with the. I'm gonna go with Appaloosa. Or, yeah, thinking a little longer, cause I don't know what you're playing. I don't think I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go there, and then send these 6. Alright. Let's go! Oh, he lets me go first. That's kind of fucked up. Alright. So I wonder what he's playing. So if he does have a hand trap to stop my assault, I believe I could still go through. Let's see. So I'm gonna normal, gonna special, and I think I'm going to. So I'm thinking if I should either special summon Grandmaster, because if I do that, if I don't do that, and I get into a soul, then I'll have just Dojo to be able to bounce me back. So yeah, this is the smart play to do it. Special summon 3. Hopefully they don't neg at least a soul's adding to hand, because that would be really hard. Actually, yeah, that's okay. I don't know what the hell is that. Yes. Let's go, mother chucker. Yes or no? Damn. Need some water. No, why in a Yu-Gi-Oh match is not for yes, is for yoga. Cool. I hate people that are sarcastic and it's not even funny. So the good thing is I ended up getting a Soul's First effect to be able to add a card to hand. So I could end up using Shogun's effect to be able to discard. Actually, fuck. So I messed up a little bit. Damn. And I know he's not gonna let me go back. Misclick on adding to hand my monster. the right one. Hopefully he doesn't give me a freaking attitude about it, because I did end up misclicking. I didn't mean to end up clicking on him. Okay, cool. So he's not a complete butt. So I'm going to add that to hand. Soul's a meal effect. Alright, so I gotta end up. Well, the only card that I can really get is Fuma. So I'm gonna end up sending. Where's Live Fossil? Now I think it'll be honestly a trip. Honestly, it will suck. If he has Nibiru, it's really gonna suck. Because right now is probably the best time to do it. Oh! Dang! Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna have a subpar board. Um, Dang. That is the one ass drop I did not want to see. So he literally ended up stopping me from being able to go off. I'm gonna have to give him props. Good drop. Thinking. So literally the best thing that I can possibly do. I wish Shogun was a hard once per turn. I mean a soft once per turn. If it was a soft once per turn, oh my goodness. This deck would be so good. So the best thing that I honestly can do is sending my my dojo spell, and special summoning Squire and be able to get into a Herald. Yeah, that's the best that I can really do. Dojo's effect. Is that really the best thing that I can do? Yeah, without Gateway, Squire. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, so this is a crappy field. The good thing though is I'll be able to see what he's playing, so I can properly side what I need to side. I did not expect him to end up having me go first. Let me see if I would have ran into one of my cards. That is, yeah, sure. What the heck is this? Evil Eye. So I honestly don't know too much about it. I played the decks so many times that I honestly don't really know the combos to it. I know their spell Celine. I think it's pretty dirty. Okay. So equipped only to an evil monster, you can only control one evil eye. What? Those are different names. Wow. So he dropped his whole hand. I really wish I kept my dojo now. If I kept my dojo, I honestly would have won this game. Well, word to the wise, I need to end up just sticking with my gut and just keeping it. Because with me being able to normal summon him, I could special summon him, activate, because I keep forgetting his name, Kazaru, as effect, and add a card to hand. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just wait and get that hit. Because I've wasted his whole hand. Like, he used his whole hand for his play. So I got at least a little bit of life points to survive off of. Affecting Grave. You can banish this card and discard one Evil Eye card. Add one Evil Eye spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. Okay. So he's going to grab his field. While this card is activated, you can add one Evil Eye monster from your deck to your hand once per turn during damage step. If your Evil Eye monster is attacked while Evil Eye of Selene. If this card on the field is destroyed by card effect, you can target one Evil Eye monster in your graveyard. What does she do again? When this card is normal, you can add one Evil Eye. Card from your deck to your hand. Okay. So that's the card. Equipped only to an Evil Eye, it cannot be destroyed by battle or your card bonus card effect. What's effect? Oh. What's this vacant? If you control an Evil Eye monster other than well, this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card. But banish it when it leaves the field. Okay. Okay. Put counters on it so I know, please. Kato on Selene. Huh? You can target you control once per turn until the end of the next turn. That card. Okay, so it's a little chain going on there. So the spell can't be destroyed. You can target one evil spell or trigger once until the end of the next turn. That card cannot be destroyed by opponent card effects. I use counters for another reason. If I use them now, we will make confusions. Ask whenever you want. Okay. So I'm taking 27 and 16. So if I have a counter holder, I can come back. I'm so pissed. If I literally had Dojo there, I could have literally special summoned, or could have ended up summoning both of those monsters and going and went off. Could have won. But it's all good. I did not know what he was playing. What is it gonna go into? Hmm. Let's see what this says. Gain 100 for each evil eye card with different names in your graveyard. If this card is equipped with an evil eye of Selene, you can target one effect monster your opponent controls. Negate its effect until the end of this turn. So it's like an effect veiler. Once return during the next time by face after this card's effect was destroy one monster this card. Okay, so he can negate effects. Effect monsters effect. Ooh-wee! Quit the only to an even hours it cannot be destroyed by the war oh, I'm gonna call spells and traps. If this card on the field, let me show you. Okay. So really, that didn't really do shit for me. I'm really just honestly prolonging my win here. So that monster had 16. Let me do the calculations and see if I can survive next turn. So let's see what we got. We got 16 and 19. Oh, clear 16 and 19. And then he has that one monster which just got 600. Yeah, that's gonna end it. So I gotta summon. Effect. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to just honestly just build a wall. I feel like he's got game, but I don't want to quit. If I see if I got a fighting chance. So he gets to add a spell trap from his deck to his hand. He knows I got nothing in hand, so I got nothing to stop. If you control an even eye, you can switch to someone this card from your hand. Okay, so he gets a spell or trap card. He's gonna probably get Selene. If I literally had Dojo on the board, if you control an even eye monster, switch to target one monster on the field or up to 2 instead. If the link monster of Selene is return them to the hand. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. So what does he do? So at least I know he runs Ash, so I can actually put in back the 6 that I normally game deck. And if I get called by the grave or I can get Prohibition, I'm definitely going to try to call Ash and Nibru's. Because he knows when to Ash me, as I can see. Sling. So I know Fuma can be protected. And I think Legendary Secret can protect him too. What's return you can banish one. Yeah, no, so Fuma can only protect him. The heck is that? This card was linked summon using a monster with 26 or higher attack. So using a monster with a higher attack as material, it can make a second attack. You can target one card your opponent controls. Destroy Luma's effect. Is that by battle? Or by card effect? Please continue. Okay, you got it. Alright. So we know what he's playing. So I'm definitely going to take these out. I could have freaking won. Well, that's probably going to eat at me today, but it's all good. As long as we win this match. Okay. So if he doesn't have a hand trap, oh my gosh, he said no hand trap. Damn. So he doesn't have any hand traps. We got game. I'm gonna get Mizuho. He can skip to the end. So just summon my inboard. So I guess he doesn't want me to play all the way through. So I guess he wants me to end up summoning my inboard. If you are in a condition that you can do it. I can for sure, bro. So I guess I'm just, how can you act? I'll be drawing for from Saryuja. A from Saryuja. 4 to 6 from United. And 2 from Ravens. I always get 2 prohibitions from my full combo. Because remember, I can add all my sound monsters from deck to hand. So he was just asking, I don't know if you guys can see like the chat. Basically, he was saying, how am I going to be able to add prohibitions? I told him basically I'm going to get into them because I'll be drawing 8 plus 6. So that's 14 or 10, 14, yep, 16. So I'll be drawing basically 16 cards from my deck after I've ended up adding all my monsters from my deck to my hand. So it's inevitable almost that I'll be drawing into that. So I'm just waiting for a response before I end up putting out my end board. Okay, but you didn't draw them, you added them. True. But you said put out my end board. This will be my end board. So the only thing that I'm honestly thinking about is that he's probably telling me put out my end board as far as for my monsters. I don't want to put just my monsters out. I want to be able to draw into my prohibitions because I don't know what the heck he might have. I saw him have super polys. How can you know that you would? I don't, but I would literally have 5 cards in deck after my end turn. So the chances of me getting it is super high. So I'm just trying to let him know that I'm literally going to be able to draw into it. I literally would have like 5 to like 7 cards in my deck by the time I end my turn. Parts where you have to draw must still be casual. Let's see, and that's the thing that I was thinking about. He wants me to end with my board as far as, so put, I'd rather play my turn out if you're not going to let me end with what I normally would draw into most of the time. So I'm just gonna give him a choice. So let me play my turn out or get crow in hand. Shoot, man. So I've been playing for an hour straight. I didn't even get a chance to really do what I mean. I said go to the end, do not whatever you. I'm gonna play my turn out. And you can play through that. Yep. Alright, so he ended up, I think, eating his words because he knew that I was going to end up having a nutty board. He saw my hand. This is what I ended with. And this is what I had. I can stay in the grave. And so I had that. Had that there. Normal. Special. Get my counters. Alright. Send these off. Get a sold. Fact. Add to hand. I'm gonna just send 3 so I can mail my deck out as much as possible to get into prohibitions. Send these 2 off. Shogun's effect. Gateway. Clear. Take 2. 1, 2. So I'm gonna get into keys on, and I'm gonna special summon number 60. One, 2, 3, 4. Keys on. Add that to hand. Special. Get that. Overlay. So I'm gonna get into number 60, and then from there, I'm going to activate his effect. Do you need help? Okay. 1 second, y'all. Let me grab something.
Right. Oh, up next to the window. Next to the window.
Sorry, I had minor difficulties because the wife wanted to get something, y'all. Women, you know. Alright, so I ended up activating number 60's effect. I'm going to end up special summoning, oh yeah, he has to go on defense. So I'm going to special summon him underneath Shogun's effect. Get my counters. Because I don't want this dude crying at all. Take away my counters. Get Shogun. Add to hand. Special. Get my counters. 2, 3. Take them down. 1, 2, 4. Yep. Yes. What is this dude's deal? He has no hand traps. 4 counters, you have to remove. Not 2, right? Yes. So you must be at 2, not 4. Where? That's summoning. Okay. Can't move, brother. Just doing this. Question. Plays through. Oh my gosh, I took 4 before you said take 2. Good. Gosh, dude, I've been taking them away every time I away some check the logs. So how did you add the second one? Dude, I've been taking. So this dude's looking through the logs to try to see if I'm not cheating or not. So as you can tell by my face and my mood, I'm definitely a little irritated because I don't know why he would think I would cheat. Like at this point, he should know that I have infinite loop. I literally did it to him the first duel. I have 4 counter holders on the field, so why is he questioning it? Like I'm going to get there no matter how many counters I take away. I'm already there. So anyway, I'm sorry if I'm quiet. So anyway, again, it is kind of annoying dealing with someone that doesn't know the complete deck and the combos to it, especially if they don't have a hand trap. If they don't have a hand trap, it's an auto lose for them basically. Um, I low key wish that I took his out as far as being able to summon my field, but the only thing I don't like about it is I did see Super Poly and I did see Dark Ruler No More. Those 2 cards definitely will destroy this board. Um, I don't think that he'll be able to take out the whole board, even if he did those. If he did those 2 cards, then he would take out a lot of the cards from the field. But with Trishula coming, with Lord Willin, Prohibition coming into the hand, I can do some damage. So I'm just waiting for him to just say I'm good, so I can move on and go to my loop and start getting my cards and start moving on and end the stream with some happiness, some joy. Because seriously, right now, it's definitely killing my joy with this dude acting the way that he is. And it seems like it's been literally every single person that I've been running into. But, it's all good. I just let you know, 6 Sam, best deck. Oh, man. So I'm going to call Judge just in case. Remove two counters from gate. Remove the counter from gateway now. Remove the counter from gateway. Viewing, returning. 6 samurai to hand. Okay, you removed only two counters to add. I just want to move on, dog. Good. Put one she onto the grave. Dude! What? I took 4 just now to add to hand. You're cheating, man. Can't add to that. I had 10 counters from Gateway and the Dojo. How am I not able to add him by now? This dude is driving me crazy. She and I. So I think I'm going in the blue. You'll draw 8. You place exactly the counters that you had. Okay, listen. I'm going to take. You had 4 counters. It's cool. I'll put in grave. Just listen. I'm going to get infinite counters on the board. Why are we still talking about how many counters are on the field? I'm going to get infinite counters on the board. Why are we still talking about how many counters are on the field? Because I want to see if you effectively can get there. Sure. Watch. So I'm following steps by steps. We're all good now? Cool. Call declares, so you know counters from gate. So again, it's proving my point, and I'll say it over and over and over again, and you guys probably will hear this all over and over and over again. Either the dude is going to be salty and say, go ahead and play with an attitude, or he's going to rage quit. It's just the way of Six Sams. If they cannot stop me, it's a wrap. They're going to quit, they're going to be upset, they're going to be mad. So honestly, I've been begging the Lord to bless us with at least 2 gateways. If he comes to 3, that is a blessing. But with 2 gateways, I really can't see any person withstanding playing against a Six Samurai player. Like, if I get 2 gateways, it is a wrap. Like, I'm more likely never going to lose because I'm going to more likely see it in hand, I'm going to draw into it, or I'm going to be able to combo by getting into it. It's just a fact. So, anyway, guys, I played a little longer than I was supposed to play because of this dude trying to literally follow me step by step when I literally dropped probably 4 to freaking 8 extra counters because he wouldn't follow through with things. So I appreciate you guys definitely checking me out. I appreciate you guys definitely checking out the stream. If you guys did not make it to the stream, I totally understand. People do have lives. I did do this as the second time today. I just wanted to make sure I did this correctly this time around. So thank you guys for tuning in to Get Brave. I'm gonna definitely try to end up making sure I have live streams every single week. In the meantime, you guys have a blessed Sunday, and I can't wait to see you guys next time.